Okay. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Third Opinion podcast and radio show. I'm Elisha Hunt.
Okay.
And across the table from me is Ethan Duncan, who 5 minutes before the show said he's only going to reply to things with,
Okay.
Ethan, have you been good since I saw you yesterday?
Okay.
That's good to hear, Ethan.
Okay.
It's going to be a real quick episode if Ethan keeps this up.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing a joke. I got you. It's Josh. Just playing a good old joke on there. That's fine.
Thank you.
It's a real
You
funny
got
one.
me.
Yeah,
You got me.
Pulled your leg and your finger and your nose and your hair and yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome to 2019, everybody.
Welcome. It's been a
Whole year.
Just so you know, this will be the. It's kind of hard to say, but this will be the first episode of this year.
That's not really that hard to say. It's just like you said it already.
It's been such a long time, and here we are.
Yep.
Back again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yesterday we filmed something a lot of fun.
We did. It was a good
We
time.
had a fun afternoon.
We had a fun day.
We haven't had a fun afternoon in a while.
I don't have fun. I'm too old for it. Yeah, we went on a little jaunt down the road
We did.
to the Murfreesboro.
Nope.
And the Franklin and the
Yep.
Brentwood.
Yep.
No, never mind. We didn't go to Franklin. Well, we went through Franklin.
We went through Franklin.
By Franklin.
Yeah.
Roundabout Franklin.
We almost ended up in Huntsville.
Yeah, Franklin. We tried to go to Huntsville.
We accidentally, yeah.
But yeah, we went and got some Nerf blasters.
We did, and we won't spoil too much of the videos coming out
We did.
later on this week.
But we did that.
We had a lot of
It was
fun.
a good time.
Had a good
And
time.
was the mission accomplished? Maybe not.
We'll find out. We'll find out later.
On next week's episode of Elisha and Ethan Ballsy.
Yes.
Okay.
What all did you do last week since we recorded?
What did I?
Last
What
year.
What did I do a whole year ago?
We had a New
No,
Year's
we
Eve
had
party
New-
at the big house.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yep, I had a New Year's Eve party at your house.
Mm-hmm. We played Smash Brothers for
That's basically all we
a
did.
couple hours
That's really all we did.
on a little tiny Switch screen.
It was a good time though.
It was a lot of fun.
Me and you and Carter
Yeah.
and Robert.
Yep.
It was a good time.
There's geese flying over my
There's
house.
some geese.
Yeah.
They sound like this. One died. hit the ground. It was really unfortunate. But no, yeah, I did that. Went back to work.
Very sad.
Yeah, I went back to work. Bought some new shoesies.
Ooh.
I am not wearing them. So bought some shoes, bought some clothes, some pants, some indoor shoes, outdoor shoes. Bought house shoes and tennis shoes.
Why did you buy house shoes?
Because they're comfortable, dude. I'm
I
an old
guess.
man.
Yeah, I guess.
I got cold feet. I don't
Just
like
wear-
socks.
Just wear thick socks.
Hate socks. Socks are the worst.
Okay.
I like my feet to be free.
By wearing house shoes?
Yeah, they're less constrained than a sock.
I guess. I suppose.
You know, because the shoes are kind of loose and the socks are kind of like, cause they're like, hey, I'm going to keep your foot inside this. And I'm like, nah, I don't want that. So, not a fan of the socks, Elisha.
I love socks.
I am for the war on socks. I support you, Mr. Trump, and your war on socks.
I can't even try to not laugh at that.
It's a very real issue, Elisha.
We didn't really bring up
It's not funny.
whether we were going to be doing a bingo card for 2019, and we're probably not going to.
A bongo. Well, we're going to do a bongo card.
A bongo card? What is the difference between a bingo card and a bongo card?
Well, if you have to ask, Elisha.
He takes the glasses off. He sits with the glasses on the table.
Guess I'll have to tell you
Go right ahead.
that if you have to ask, you clearly don't know.
Okay, I pushed the microphone away and I got my phone out, but is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yep, I'm going to put these glasses back on now. I can't see.
What a great bit.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
We're both pretty tired today.
I am very tired.
I'm pretty tired.
But
I've been on the computer all day. I've been uploading and like messing around with all that footage that we got.
What did I do?
We ended up getting like
we did a read through for the
fun.
Odd Couple. That was fun.
Very fun. We ended up recording about 24 gigabytes of footage yesterday.
24 gigawatts.
It was a decent amount.
Enough to power up Time Machine DeLorean.
A Time Machine DeLorean?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's where you're wrong, but it's all right. We'll let it slide.
Because how much is it in Back to the Future? 1.21 gigawatts?
Gigawatts. We're not sure. What?
However much a lightning bolt can produce, I guess.
Gigas. That many gigas.
Well, it's megawatts is what usually... Or no, kilowatt hours is what the house is usually.
Gigawatts.
The megawatts, I'm sure, just increases the same way megabytes and gigabytes do.
Gigawatts.
Gigabytes.
Gigawatts.
Gigabits.
Yeah. Gigabits.
What internet do you have at your house that you're living at right now?
Bad internet. I don't
good
want
internet
to talk about it.
Okay. I have good internet.
It makes me cry.
But it's Charter Spectrum.
Yeah. We have Ben Lomond, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the speed we have is very low.
Yes.
But that's not their fault. That's not their fault. No one trusts me. It's not their fault.
For this particular situation, it's not their fault?
Yes, it's absolutely not their
because Andrew lives out in the middle of nowhere.
It's not their fault.
Okay.
We could have faster.
Okay.
We just don't.
Okay.
We're going to stop there.
Andrew lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he has Ben Lomond, and it's bad.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
And there's nothing else that they can get out there.
Yeah, and I guess it's just because how rural it is out there.
Yeah,
but they do have pretty good coverage for what it is. So
yeah, it's pretty.
Especially with when they put on all the fiber, which is pretty sweet.
Which I'm saying that they're going to do for 4 years now.
Well, it takes grants and stuff. It's not just you can't just do it.
You're trying to give the companies a pass, and I'm not.
No, I know so.
What aggravates me is the lack of competition. I wish there was more competition, but it's like, how do you get more competition for stuff like that?
It's really hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard.
Well, I mean, forever in Ville, there was only the Verizon store, and now you have AT&T,
which is good.
Now you have the
as
ones.
people come in, more things come in. So
yeah,
which is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say something else before I forgot what it was. Anyway, you want to hear my story that I mentioned that I was going to talk about on the podcast before we started recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me your story.
So I'm going to go on ahead and clip right here. And if this story is good for the radio, then you're hearing it now. But if it's not, then it isn't. And
you're not going to hear it ever.
You're not going to hear it except for on YouTube. So here we go. It would have been Friday morning, I suppose.
A dark and stormy night.
It was Friday morning.
Dark and stormy morning. Night.
It was just after it stormed really bad Thursday.
Just post-storm night.
Ethan, do you want to hear my story or not?
I'm listening.
Good.
Tell your story.
So it was Friday morning.
Whiny baby.
It was Friday morning at 8:23.
Mm-hmm.
And on Friday, I went into the radio station until like 1 o'clock, a little bit before that. And so I was sleeping extra. I was just getting like tons of extra sleep, which for me is 12 hours. So I was like, you know what? We're going to sleep in. Nothing's going to bother me. I'm going to get up at 12 and go to the radio station.
Okay.
So at 8:23, I hear a rustling outside on my porch.
Ooh, a rustling.
And I'm like, I wonder what that is. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's just the wind throwing around stuff on my porch. I have like, pans and cooking stuff out there. Like Dutch oven cooking, stuff like that. And grill cooking. Chairs and stuff. I'm sure it's just the wind throwing around some stuff. I'm sure it's nothing. 8:23, a few minutes passes. I hear the noise again. And I'm like, that sounds like an animal on my porch. I'm going to hear it again. And if I hear it again, I'm going to get up and see what it is. I hear it again at 8:29. And I'm like, okay.
I rest out of bed.
I wonder what this is. I get up out of bed. I'm like, all right, not wearing nothing. I only wear socks when I go to bed because I get hot. I get really hot when I sleep.
But why do you wear socks?
Because my feet get cold, and that's it.
There's so many questions right now.
You can ask them at the end of the story.
No, that's fine. I don't want to know that bad. All right, keep going.
So I get up out of bed. I'm like, well, in case it is something or someone, I want this to be a further situation than it already is. I'm going to put on underwear at the very least. Put on underwear.
Is that just a sock as well?
No.
On your, like a face mask sock.
A face mask sock? No, it's not. That would have been really funny though.
You'd be a sock man.
I put on underwear.
A full body sock.
that's my my one piece jumpsuit is.
You're like a sock monkey.
A sock monkey. I put on underwear. I put on shoes, and I'm like, you know what? If it is something dangerous, I don't want to go out there unprepared. I'm gonna grab my
sock
household rifle.
Your sock.
I grab my household rifle. I go to the front porch. I'm like, oh boy.
Is your household rifle a Nerf gun?
No, it is not a Nerf gun.
Are you sure?
I'm positive it's not a Nerf gun.
Are you sure?
I'm positive it's not a Nerf gun, Ethan. I'm like, you know what? I need my glasses.
I don't know if I believe you.
I need my glasses and I need my hair tied back. So I come back to the table.
Yep.
I put on tie my hair back. I
With
put on my
sock.
glasses. And I'm like, okay. I stretch my back a little bit. And then I go to the door. I still hear the noise. The noise is like getting more active now. While from whence I stand up to I'm ready to go, the noise is like getting more active. Multiple somethings perhaps. So I unlock the door. I have my gun in my right hand.
Yep.
I shoot right-handed.
My sock on my left.
I open the door, pull the door open, and I count immediately 1, 2, 3 medium-sized brown dogs.
Okay.
Digging at my underpinning.
Random.
Digging and pulling at my underpinning of my house, of my porch, trying to get under there because there are rabbits that live under there. Wild, Tennessee rabbits, Tennessee hares that live underneath the porch. I know they live there. I'm fine with them living there. They don't bother me.
They pay the rent.
They're
good tenants.
They're rabbits. They're not going to bother me.
Nope.
But these 3 dogs are trying to get under there because they know that rabbits live under there now.
They want the rabbits.
So I'm like, okay, this happens in the course of like 1 second.
Yep.
Do I want a situation on my hand where I have killed 3 dogs, or do I want to scare them away, and if they come back, let someone else deal with them? So I make the second decision, and I shoot by them, because it's 1, 2, my staircase, and 3 is on the other side of that. I shoot in the middle, down in the dirt at my staircase, and it's a gun, so it's, and then
And it's a Nerf gun, so it's
I reload, shoot again, and then the dogs like all look up at me and start like scattering. Except for the one so 2 of them like run, not like they're about to die.
Whoa,
run.
we're not about this business.
Not like there's a man with a gun shooting at them. Run.
Like, hey, we're not about this business.
But they run away, and then the other one stops, looks up at me, and then like jaunters down by the gravel road.
It's like, all right.
And between this time where they run, bang, 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 bang. I fire 4 rounds, and then the last one is standing at like the end of my driveway, who I assume is the leader, because he's still standing here. The other 2 are already gone.
His name was Vinny.
And I shoot one more down closer towards him, but down at the dirt still. And then he runs off across the road and goes back behind wherever. That dog is a neighborhood dog that lives in the neighborhood, these 3 houses here, area here, and then the neighborhood behind me. They are part of a larger dog pack, apparently.
Okay.
From what I've been meticulously taking note of. There are 5 to 8 dogs, medium-sized. None of them are big. Thank goodness none of them are big. But they're medium-sized dogs. And that one is the one who I assume is the leader, because I've seen him by himself before.
His name is Vinny.
I've seen him at the gravel before. He's been in my yard before.
He wears a leather jacket.
And he
has a switchblade comb.
He does. He's a real tough boy.
He's a greaser.
So I scared off 3 dogs by shooting at them at 8:20, at 8:30.
Shoo shoo, bang bang, go away, pup pup.
Yeah, pretty much. So, nothing's happened since then. It's been 2 mornings since then. I haven't heard them again. So hopefully that scared them away. Good.
That's good. You don't want a dingo to eat your baby.
And I don't want to kill anything either, because then I have the situation of me killing something on my hands.
I mean, it's your property. It's.
But then I have to deal with dead bodies, and I'd rather not.
That's fair.
What am I going to do with 3 dead medium-sized dogs?
You bury them.
On my yard?
Wherever you bury a dog, I mean.
I'm not dealing with them.
Leave it on the front porch as a message.
On my front porch?
Yeah, tag it up against the wall.
Ethan, they're.
I'm joking, obviously.
I don't know what the thing is.
In that situation, you would obviously just bury them.
Exactly.
That's
but I ran through this also. I was like, I don't know.
But
if I do kill them,
I wouldn't want to kill somebody's dog. Like if I don't have to.
Exactly.
Now, if they're being aggressive on your property, Absolutely.
And I text Andrew like 5 minutes after
So-
I unloaded, came
Yeah.
inside, took my clothes back off, and laid in bed. I text Andrew. I did at no point did I want to kill them, but if they were aggressive towards me,
I mean, it's fine.
there would have been
Yeah.
no question about the next action. I scared them away. They ran away, and that's that. If they come back, I'm going to call animal control first, and then I'm going to shoot and scare them away, depending on what animal control says. So hopefully they're not aggressive next time.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying for their sake. Because I'll tell you, Ethan, I'm a good shot.
I'm not afraid to beat
And
him
I
with my sock.
Purposefully missed 5 times.
Mm.
And my mom, or not my mom, my sisters called me an idiot after I told them the story.
Why? Because you shot at the dogs?
Apparently so. And I'm like, okay,
And what else are you gonna do?
children, what would you have done? And they would have scared them away without a gun. And I'm like, okay.
How are you gonna do that? You're gonna get eaten.
Yeah, how are you going to scare away 3 dogs that are as tall as you are?
You jump on top of them and you ride them.
I guess.
You ride them into submission.
They had no plan, and I immediately devised a plan. In
Yeah,
the
it's
course
like
of 5
that.
minutes.
I mean, that's pretty much all you do.
But
You-
yeah,
that or you got a big stick. I mean, that's about all you got.
there's no big stick in my
That's what I'm
house.
saying. That, but I'm just saying, like in context,
Exactly.
that's about all you got.
Exactly. You
get a sticker, you got to go. So,
exactly.
interesting.
And I didn't kill them. They're fine.
They're fine. They're still wondering.
Yeah.
Vinny and his gang.
They're going after other rabbits, I assume.
Vinny and his gang of miscreants.
Because there are a lot of like
You got Vinny,
rabbits around here.
Tito, Shark, and the boys.
There are like a lot of wild rabbits around here.
And Betsy.
Do you have any wild rabbits by your house? Do you ever notice
a
any?
couple. We don't really have a lot of dogs anymore in our neighborhood, though.
That's good.
We used to, but somebody came through and killed them a couple years ago.
Well,
No, I mean literally, somebody poisoned them. It was terrible. Yeah,
good lord.
I don't think they ever caught them either.
Yikes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bad situation.
But yeah. So that was my Friday morning.
Oof.
So my question is, would you have done probably the same thing?
Yeah, I mean I don't have a gun, but
You would have scared them away.
yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the other situation.
I mean,
don't
I'm
know
just gonna let them tear up my house,
what tear up my house to eat my wild animals.
Yeah.
Like I don't
eat my bunny tenants,
eat my cute little
eat
bun
my
tenants.
babies.
To eat my children.
Please, Mr. Dingo, don't eat my baby.
I don't know what the other
Yeah,
what the other course of
seriously,
action
yeah.
could have been.
That's about all there is.
So Sophia and Cecilia,
That or calling the animal control. I mean, that's a little.
and then
that's
waiting for them,
literally all you
waiting
have.
30 minutes for them to get out of
That's
here.
a literally
Like,
all you have.
there's not much other options.
No, they're really not.
But yeah.
They're really not.
So that was actually the most of the meat of the podcast. So I hope that stays in for the radio. But
Big boy story.
big boy story, true story also,
Mm.
not based off
True.
of a true story.
Scary story.
It really happened.
Mm.
Afterwards, I was like, you know what? I probably should have like had my phone and film what had happened in case there's any dispute from anybody else. But nothing has come of it.
No, I mean, you
So,
didn't hit the dog, so there's nothing
yeah.
to dispute.
Yeah.
Get your dang dog off my property.
Get your 3 dogs. You know,
Get Tito Shark and the boys out of my property.
you know how big Adelaide is? Sophia and Cecilia's
I mean,
pupper.
she's good size.
Okay,
She's not small.
they were
but she's not
probably
large.
they were probably twice that size.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full size dog.
Yeah, they weren't big dogs,
Yeah, it was big enough.
but they're big enough to where
It's big enough. That's up to your knee. Like that's
Yeah.
that's a big dog. That's a pretty big dog.
Yeah.
Like that's a good 40, 50 pound dog.
Yes, actually, yeah, you're right.
That's pretty much a full size dog.
Yeah.
And that's all like the size of a lab.
Yeah.
So,
But they're a bit shorter than an average size Labrador.
Labradoodles.
Labradoodle. But yeah, there's
What
not
a silly name for a dog. Labradoodle.
there's not another course of action. That was it. I'm glad, and and Andrew agreed.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you got.
Was to share my wild dog story.
My wild.
Oh, did I tell you
story with
about?
Tito and the boys?
So there's cows next to me. I don't remember what his name is. I don't really want to put his
Oh,
name on
that
the radio.
lady that was over there.
Yep.
I saw that on your Snapchat.
A cow broke loose. We'll throw up
cow-
an Instagram picture right now.
What was it? Let's put back in cow jail.
Yeah, they're throwing him back in the pen.
So funny.
Back in the cow
Oh,
pen.
Mr. Cowboy.
Yeah, like I got home at like 3 o'clock after work one day after I had like picked Sophia up and delivered Cecilia to wherever. I had
Deliver her like a pizza.
I had carted around my children, Sophia and Cecilia, my sisters,
baby boys.
and there was a cow loose next to the fence with the other cows like eating my grass, and I'm like,
Hey,
Mr. Cow?
Mr. Cow, that's my grass.
"What are you doing over here?" I'm like, "You can eat my grass as long as you don't bother my house." And he never did.
Then he tried to bother your rabbits.
So I shot at him.
It's like the Wild West out here. But Mr. Cowboy,
It's like the Wild West over in this house.
Mr. Cowboy, why do you smell like cow? I've been down to the cowery.
But yeah, so I called my grandma, and then she called the guy that owns the field next to me. And
She
then,
called
like,
she called the cow.
she called the cow police. Yeah, she called the cow.
Excuse me,
and said,
Mr. Cow.
"Get back over on your land,
You,
boy."
you need to go home. This is not your place. Not your place of residence.
You gotta hurry on back now.
I don't want any beef with you. I know you are beef, but I don't want any with you.
I did say, like, not like Snapchatting or anything.
Yeah.
But I told the cow and his friends, I'm like, if anybody could have found you guys, it's me, Mr. Vegetarian over here.
Mr. Veganism.
Vegetarian.
With all of his socks.
With all my socks and
his
gun.
hair tied back in socks.
Since yesterday, I've had really bad sinus drainage. It's been bad.
Tasty.
But also since yesterday, I finished 2 episodes of Critical Role.
Good choice.
2, Ethan.
That's a lot. That's a
7
lot of
hours.
That's a full
7
full
hours.
night's rest, Elisha.
Full 7 hours.
That's a full night's
I
rest.
finished episode 8 last night. So it's like 12 o'clock when I went to bed.
Yes.
And then I got up at like 1 today.
Yes.
And then I watched episode 9 today. And then I've gotten halfway through episode 10.
Yes.
Actually, I'm just now starting episode 10. Before I finish my vegan chili also. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow EMH Games, Elisha Hunt on Instagram.
If you don't follow me
I
on
post
Instagram,
a lot of fun stuff.
you can't. Because I don't graham cracker.
There's a group of English girls that I think are my age, maybe a bit older, probably. And the 4 or the 5 of them are vegan, and they have like vegan Instagrams, and like they post what they cook and eat throughout the week or whatever. And I call them my vegan moms.
So are you saying you're a British girl?
No. I'm saying that.
No. You're part of their gang. You're a British girl.
I'm not part of their gang.
No.
I wish I was part of their gang.
No, you're part of the gang.
I wish I was part of their gang so much. They're all so cool and so pretty. Also,
And that's why you're the ugly sister. I'm just kidding.
I am the ugly sister. My hair is shorter though.
That's why I cry myself to sleep. In my socks. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no, I call them my vegan moms.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like 5 of them, I think.
Yeah.
But I follow them, and I like them. I like them all a bunch. They're all really fun.
But don't follow them in real life.
Well, I can't. They live in England.
Good.
What's we want to talk about? We're at 22 and a half
22 and a half what?
minutes. 22 minutes and a half minutes.
What?
Oh, what are your expectations for this year? Ethan, I'd appreciate you to not laugh at my seriously posed question.
I don't have any. I really don't.
Get a new car by the end of this year,
Yeah,
probably.
maybe a new car, new house. That's the goals. That's my hashtag goals for 2019. Those are the goals, though. Those are the goals. New car, new car and a house.
You and your lady friend going to live in the same house together?
Responsible boy, no. Negative, sir.
Yeah.
Negative, sir.
Yeah.
She lives super far away. I
Really
also
sad.
don't condone that sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Completely forgot that religion plays a part in people's
Yeah, it
lives.
does. Yeah.
The thing is like
Something not my bag, baby.
my argument is like it always saves on space and money if you like split everything in half.
I guess.
You
it just gets too messy too quick if you do that.
I suppose.
That's part of my opinion on it. But
And I respect it.
Yeah.
So new car, new house. I want to try to go for a new car maybe. Get my fixed up
new
sell it.
podcast mate. I'm just kidding.
You know, I was thinking the same
Just
thing.
kidding.
Buster Brown.
New socks.
And Cecilia is getting me socks for Christmas.
This Christmas or last Christmas?
2018 Christmas.
Yes. Just answer yes.
2018 Christmas.
Just answer yes. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent socks.
But
Now,
yeah.
do you have sleeping socks and daytime socks?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you have
The low cut.
You have a set
you know
of
those.
PJs.
You know those Hanes low
you
cut
have a
socks.
set of PJ socks.
I do, Ethan. I heard you the first time. Thank you.
I know. I just think it's funny.
It is really funny that my
I don't
pajamas are just a pair of
Pair of
low
socks.
cut black socks. White socks get too dirty too easily. It
They do.
seems. So I never wear
They
white
do.
socks anymore, and they don't match any of my.
They really
clothes
don't.
either. But
want to get some socks with some cool designs on them.
I don't have any.
I
The
don't
coolest
either.
design
I
socks
really
I
want
have are
some.
like these Miramar that I wear, and like they're just like
Yeah.
that checkered gray.
Yeah. I have a couple of checkered boys, but I want to get some cool socks.
Yeah, I have my old wool
I
socks.
don't like socks, but I like cool socks. They're expensive.
I like cool socks, but I'd rather have them be like thick and warm.
But
or
cool
functionality
socks are
wise.
expensive.
They are expensive, but it's like if I'm going to spend $20 for like a one pair of socks.
I mean, I'm not spending $20 on one pair of socks. I mean,
Well, I'm saying that like if do I want the cool design or do I want the functionality of nice warm socks?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna go for the nice warm socks.
Yeah, I guess.
There's just no two ways about it for me.
There's no two ways across that street, baby.
So have you been enjoying your Google Home Mini?
I have. I tell it goodnight every night.
What does yours say whenever you say goodnight? Every night.
It depends on the night. But usually it's just like, okay, when do you want an alarm? Like this time, it's like, all right, good night. Here's some relaxing cricket noises for you. And I'm like, stop that! I don't want that noise.
Aegis plays water and snow.
I haven't figured out how to turn that off yet. I'm still working on that.
It's in your home settings
I figured.
on your phone.
I tried to find it. Now I'm gonna find it later. I'm like, I don't want this business.
Because you're not like technologically illiterate, but you're not like crazy
Well,
technologically
it's just not-
savvy.
I mean, I'm plenty savvy. It's just it's not something I mess with.
But you don't know like
Well, it's not. It's
how-
not something I've owned.
well no. That's fine, and I understand that, but it's
So-
like you don't really understand like the whole social media. You're that previous generation. You're a millennial, and you don't really know. You're not involved. You have no interest, and that's pretty much just the way it is. You don't have any interest in TikTok or any of that stuff, and you're not gonna.
because I don't find it entertaining.
Exactly. There's no point for
I
you
like
to bother.
Vine. I liked Vine. Vine was fun.
I didn't really enjoy Vine.
But that was my generation.
Yeah.
So,
If you're not going to get involved with it, there's no point to.
No, I mean I love the Google Home. I really like it.
Yeah.
I've been using it a lot, setting reminders and different things. And
So I have my original Google
I
Home
enjoy it.
that I got for Father's Day whenever I moved in. I've had that one since I moved in, and it stays in living room, kitchen area in between. And then I have my new Google Home Mini in my bedroom
I really like the
as
Mini.
like my
It's
alarm
just-
clock.
It's a good design, and it does everything.
It is.
Like,
It is a good design.
It does what you need it to.
I purposely got charcoal
That's what I got.
so it could like blend in with my furniture.
really nice.
It does look really nice,
Mhm.
and it blends in with the rest of my furniture
It's very
wonderfully.
small.
I wish the cable was
Yeah.
charcoal
that's the one
also.
thing. I really wish it was like a wirelessly charged.
They make a thing that you can buy.
I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Google doesn't.
Yeah.
A company makes a thing
Oh,
that you
that's
can
cool.
buy.
I would like that.
Yeah, and like you have to charge the battery like once a week, maybe.
That's not bad. That's fine.
That's not really bad at all. I think once a week, and like it doesn't make it like a lot bigger.
Even if it was just like a little thing where you could like set it on a pad, kind of like what you do with your phone. That's what I would.
Wireless
That's what
charger.
I would like.
Yeah.
I don't think they have those probably, but
I don't know.
I would really like that to function in that manner.
That would be very neat. Maybe for the next Google Home.
So
Who
I
knows?
mean, there's really not a reason to because it's not like you're picking it up and moving around.
Yeah.
I tell you what would be cool though,
If
if they just made like a Google phone that was a Google like home, and you just like take it with you.
it had all the functionality of the Google
that'd
Home
be
in
pretty
it,
Sweet. I mean, I know your phone already does it anyway because it has the Google whatever.
but you want it to be a Google
you know what
Home
I mean? Like
phone.
you just like drop your phone into the base when you get home.
Yes.
And then it like controls everything. That would be dope.
That would be really cool. That would be a really neat thing.
I'm sure they're working. I'm sure they're working on
I'm sure somebody's working on something like that.
That would be
you know?
super cool though to me.
With all the technology and phone companies around.
It just seems like a waste not for them not to try something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe Apple
And
with the iPhone
Pixel's
stuff.
a fine phone, so.
But yeah. Well, Ethan, it's been a fun week.
It has Elisha, my boy.
It's already been like a really full week
I
of
know.
the first part of the year. It's really
It's
weird.
been a whole year.
We have a bunch of fun stuff coming out. We're gonna film a bunch of fun stuff here soon.
We are with them Nerf babies.
Nerf blasters.
We maybe did or didn't get.
We're gonna be filming the
Viewing party?
first viewing party of the year,
Oh,
first one of the second
boy.
season.
Oh,
We might
boy.
keep it a short one, honestly. There's no
Mm.
reason for us to draw
No, not really.
long it,
Yeah.
prolong it or anything.
Long it draw.
Yeah, because the Christmas one was like 40, 45
That's
minutes.
really about right.
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes. Really about
And then the 60s one in
Enough.
April last year was 30 minutes.
It's
So yeah,
fine.
that's
It's about perfect, really.
yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching and following us for all this time. And if
For
you're new,
this whole last year.
like us on Facebook. I post stuff on there occasionally. Follow us.
I
on,
look at it.
follow us
occasionally.
on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All of those are Third Opinion Media.
We do have Twitter that we don't. I don't think we've ever used.
I use it every once in a while.
You tweeted it?
Mm.
Tweeted? Maybe tweeted
Occasionally, yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
See you guys in the next episode.
Bye-bye.